Hey guys, Happy Splasher here. Good morning. It is 5/31, 2021. Hope you guys are having a good Memorial Day weekend. Yeah, let's just get right into it. So it looks like in the Dungeon of Trials right now, we're going to be doing Pit. As you can see, we have some new Pit bosses over here. And so let's check them out. So the first one here deals whenever we attack or ally attack. So I guess it's them, not us, because they're the ally or their warlord, and we are the enemy. So whenever they attack a building, deals damage to this building. Every third turn, transforms a random unit on our side, except a building, into a sworded stone. Not sure what that does, but we'll take a look when the battle occurs. And then on the sixth turn, deals damage to us for each building on, I guess, the field. Okay. Let's make sure that we have our warlord ready. So as you can see here, we kind of have the spider queen. We're going to change it back to the pirate for early board coverage. If we'll change it back to spider if we need to later on. From the previous video, we saw that the guild bonuses are already active, so they're active for about another week. So we're gonna have to go back and check on those. Let me just check the events, see if there's anything else going on here. Okay, so we're going back to Dungeon Trials, and let's do this. Okay, as you can see, a lot of buildings. We will first start by placing our pentagrams. Then we're probably going to have to defend our buildings because we're going to be taking extra damage for those. Pentagram placement is kind of unbalanced. We have a lot of coverage on this top lane and this bottom lane, but these other two will need to defend. And it doesn't help that this building is also here as opposed to over here, because now we'll need to attack on both lanes here. So in terms of what we want to do, we want to first get rid of this building so that we can attack these lanes. And then the next is we're going to stack damage along these two lanes because of the extra pentagrams. All right. So we'll start with the ranged unit over here to get rid of the building. Changing the speed settings. And just want to make sure we have the right abilities set up. All right. Okay. Nothing too bad yet. No death triggers. In terms of stats, we can summon this unit. Yeah, we'll summon this unit. So we'll place this over here. We're actually going to place it over here so that we can get an additional ranged unit to attack this lane. Okay, unit landed on the pentagram, so that's good, and no death triggers. We're using two of our units that are not nature, so we don't have to worry so much about these. Okay, we would like to use a ranged unit, but it is really early for our Warlord and Pit progress. And we also tend to run out of ranged units later on. So we're going to hold off on these ranged units and see if what we can do with our summons and our other units. We're going to be summoning this over here so that we can get the point of damage against the building. And then also leave these two spots available for a summon over here. So it looks like it did their transformed a building to a sword of stone. So it just gives us extra attack. But it does turn into another building. So we'll hold off on there. Someone's over there. Okay. This unit gave miss to our units here for a turn. So because of that, we won't be able to attack, but you can still take the damage over here. We will we'll do our summons, and then we're actually going to skip turn for now. Reason why is because these units are fine to summon for later turns. if this unit dies, we can do this summon with the extra summon behind it. And if any of these units die, we'll also use our common over here. Okay, same thing around. Seeing here. Okay. Yeah, well, so we'll take some extra damage for, I guess, however many buildings that we have. And we're still going to hold off on here. Seeing if there's anything else. Just an extra attack rune, so we'll skip again. Okay, looking at this unit. Okay, just the spikes. So we'll be able to run this over, and then we'll get some damage going in here. Do another skip turn. Okay, as you can see, we took the damage because we had the buildings on our side. So in this case, we took roughly around, was it 1, 2, 3? We took 57 damage? Yeah. Okay, not a problem. So now we'll be summoning our buildings again, or summoning our units again. So they have this here, attacking. We're going to be holding off on there, and then we're going to be summoning this unit with the extra summons. I suppose we could have waited until they use their ultimate ability first, so that way we wouldn't lose our sharks, but that's fine. We got in as much damage as we could, so we'll go on from there. Right, so this unit will attack that. Some spikes over here, and then we'll die from pentagrams anyways. We're going to hold off on our ranged unit, and so we're going to shuffle and look for... Okay, we got a melee unit, so that's good. We're going to be placing this over here to, again, cover the extra damage going on. They'll force them to defend, and so that'll draw damage away from here as well. Okay, once again, freezing two of our units. Over there. All right, just going for damage, summoning our melee unit to get some more damage over here. Then, as you can see, another one of our units was transformed into a building. Kind of a unique battle. Okay, see if there are any other death triggers. Okay, summons a tombstone, but we have lethal on these lines here. I'm just going to shuffle once more, see if we can get rid of some trash units. Nope. And nope. So we will skip. Okay, and there you go. Not too bad of a battle, just had to take the extra damage from the buildings on our side. And the pentagrams helped us cover the units. They were relatively weak, so that wasn't too difficult. Okay, checking out boss number 2. Okay, so whenever an old god servant dies, it will summon 2 facelesses. We're not sure what those do yet, so we'll find out. Every second turn gives attack boost to other faceless. And then on the 5th turn, kills the allied faceless on their side, and then deals damage to our units for every unit that was killed from this ability. So because of that, looks like we'll have to get rid of these facelesses before the 5th turn over here. All right, let's go. Okay, taking a look at their other units. So health, old god servant. All right. Okay, and okay. We have a little bit of splash, so that's good too. All right, we'll start by summoning our pentagrams. And looks like this last pentagram, so our pirate summons 4 pentagrams. So 1, 2, 3, and then you can't really see it behind this unit, but it's kind of there with the outline. So it's over there. So decent coverage. We'll be able to kill this building and then have this open. We're also going to kill this old god servant because as you can see here, okay, as soon as this dies, it'll summon the 2 faceless. Let's see how I want to approach this here. So as soon as this dies, it will summon 2 more of them. or 2 more of the Facelesses, rather. I think we can actually hold off on killing this. We're going to summon this ranged unit first. It is an epic, but at the same time, we don't want to use the shuffle quite yet, so we're going to hold off. We're going to be summoning it over here so we can get rid of the building. And then also being able to place another unit in front of this as well. Once we have a couple more units on the field, we'll kill this unit and then get rid of the other Facelesses. Okay. Just making sure. Okay, we're going to summon our melee unit over here, and we're actually going to place it over here so they can get a splash rune. Okay, that was kind of weird. Looks like our recording stuff disconnected for a little bit. That's fine. Absolutely fine. All right, so let's see here. All right. I know that this unit deals extra damage whenever one of their male units dies. So we're going to hold off on there. And then once again, these units deal damage to a wounded unit on our side. So kill that. Okay, looks like we're probably going to have enough damage to get rid of multiple units here. So we're going to summon our sharks, and they'll be coming out in these melee spots over here because they can't come in these other 2 spots for the building and this melee unit over here. And then we're also going to summon this ranged unit behind here so that we can cover the damage over here. In terms of combat interactions, this unit will kill that. And then this unit will take pentagram damage and then die from the extra effect over here. Okay, so these are the Facelesses, which don't really do anything right now. Just some extra health and some extra regeneration. We want to make sure that we leave our units not wounded, so that way the other old god servants won't be killing our units. So this will die after combat. See here. Okay, in terms of stats, we can go either way, but right now we're going to just summon this unit just to get rid of the commons out of our inventory. So place this here, kill that, kill that. Okay, some extra damage over there based off of our ability. Okay, all right. So next turn, this ultimate ability is going to occur. So the allied facelesses are going to come up, and then we are going to take damage for them. Okay, in this case, because this ability, let's see here. Okay, since there are no old god servants out on the field, we won't be taking the extra damage off of the facelesses. So we just need to kill this, which we will. Kill that, and then just gonna put a building here to defend this unit. Okay, so yeah, we were able to avoid the ultimate damage by getting rid of all their facelesses. All right, and because the timer has reset, we are okay to actually leave these units out in play. So we'll have damage here, and damage there. Like I said before, we're going to hold off on using our ranged units because we tend to run out during the entire hit duration. So we're just going to summon this unit over here. And we can get some extra damage going in. All right. Looks like we are all set in terms of lethal. 108. Yep. Okay, so we're going to give our male units an attack boost, and then we're just going to look for some trash units to get rid of. This one's pretty bad just because of the amount of attack. So we're just going to get rid of this one here. And then also, as we can get rid of more commons, we can have better draws for later. Because once you use a card, you can't use it again. All right. So yeah, this one was also not too bad. I thought the facelesses that were going to come out were going to be stronger units, but they were just yeah, they're relatively easy. As long as you could kill those facelesses before the 5th turn, you should be all set. Okay, let's just give a preview into the next pit boss, which we are going to be able to fight in 22 hours. All right, so whenever one of their units appears, they will get block for every unit on our side because we're the enemy and they're the ally. On the 3rd turn, they will have health runes on their free cells. And then on the 4th turn, it would give a skill to our units. So whenever our units attack, our Warlord will take damage equal to their attack. Okay. So it looks like they're going to be shielding a lot. And then on top of that, we're going to be taking extra damage when we attack. So we want to make sure that either we don't have a lot of units on the board on the 4th turn, or we have ways to heal once the 4th turn occurs. All right. Just want to check out one other thing. Somebody said that apparently the last pit boss has invulnerability. I don't recognize any of these names that are coming up, so it looks like these are all going to be new pit bosses, which is pretty nice. A little bit of variety in terms of gameplay here. Okay, so this boss does have invulnerability, and then it says whenever one of their nature units dies, they'll take damage, and then at the whenever one of their nature units dies, they'll get a skill. Start a turn will deal damage to our units. So even though they have invulnerability, looks like they will have to kill their nature units, but then we'll also start taking damage to our units as a result. So if we have immune units ourselves, they will be good to summon. Otherwise, we'll be focusing on killing their nature units. So that's pretty cool. That'll be a very entertaining battle to see in the next couple of days. So yeah, that was Pit. We have to wait a couple more days to get all of our attempts. We can only do two. We can only fight 2 pit bosses per day, and then as you saw, we'll have to recharge for another day. So we'll check back in tomorrow and get it done from there. So yeah, if there are any questions, comments, feedback, or concern, leave a message on the Twitch channel. Please follow for more videos. I'm also on Discord. It's Happy Splasher 9980, all capital letters. And then you can see down there in the lower left corner, you can check out the YouTube channel. Just search Happy Splasher. Should be the one with all the Mighty Party videos. We have these current streams, and then also we have past videos such as the World events or Dark Tower, other pits, anything that you can think of at the Mighty Party. If you don't see anything that you'd like to see, if you want to see a specific video, just leave a message there. So yeah, we stream Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, 10 o'clock Eastern Standard Time on Saturdays, and new content is uploaded on the YouTube channel every day at 11 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. So don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and yeah, hope you guys have a good Memorial Day weekend. This is Happy Splasher, signing off.